Welcome back to this class. Now let's consider the chemical properties of non-metals. The first one here is non-metals are electronegative. This is because non-metals gain electrons, and when they gain electrons, they become negatively charged, and that is why they are called electronegative ions anytime they lose electron after ionization. Examples are the following. So these are examples of electronegative ions, which are non-metals. So these are the ions of non-metals. This is fluorine ion, which is F minus, and this is chlorine ion, which is Cl minus, bromine ion, iodine ion, oxygen ion, this is O2 minus, this is sulfur ion, S2 minus, and this is nitrogen ion, N3 minus, this is phosphorus ion, 3 minus, and so on. And generally, electronegative elements, that is non-metals, are usually used as oxidizing agents. So all of these ions that we have here, they are oxidizing agents. So let us go to the next property of non-metals. They combine with oxygen to form acidic oxides. Now, anytime a non-metal combines with oxygen, the resulting compound is always an acidic oxide. And these acidic oxides are also called acid anhydrides. Why? Because anytime they dissolve in water, they form the corresponding acids. Now, let's look at examples of acid anhydrides or acidic oxides. So these are the common. However, there are some non-metals that combine with oxygen, but they don't form acidic oxide. They form neutral oxide. So that is to say, there are some non-metallic oxides which are not acidic, but they are neutral. That is, they don't have any effect on litmus paper. They don't behave like an acid nor like a base. Example of such non-metallic oxides are the following. So these are the two examples. We have carbon 2 oxide, which is also known as carbon monoxide. This is neutral. And then we have dinitrogen 1 oxide, that's N2O, which is our popular laughing gas. So these two are neutral oxide. They are neither acid nor base. So let's consider another property of non-metals, another chemical properties of non-metals. But before that, let's reconsider these acid anhydrides. These acid anhydrides that we have here, they are present in air as pollutants. That is, they pollute the air. Most of the time, they are the one that cause acid rain anytime rain falls. So we have to observe some drastic measure to control the presence of these pollutants in air because they are harmful to living organisms. Let's now look at the next property of non-metals. Non-metals combine with other non-metals to form covalent compounds. So now the reaction or the chemical combination between two non-metals will lead to a covalent compound. Covalent compounds are compounds that are formed by the combination of two elements that share electrons, in which there is sharing of electrons between the two elements. The opposite is electrovalent compound. Those ones, there is transfer of electron between them, but these ones, there is sharing of electron instead of transfer. Examples, we have the following. Now, example, we have hydrochloric acid, which is HCl, or the hydrogen chloride gas. Now, we also have carbon 4 oxide, CO2, we have water molecule, H2O, and we have ammonia gas, which is NH3. So each of these are covalent compounds because there is sharing of electron between the constituent elements. So consider the combination of both hydrogen and chlorine to form hydrochloric acid or hydrogen chloride gas. Now, hydrogen has 1 electron in its outermost shell, and it needs 1 to obtain the duplet state. While chlorine has 7 electrons in its outermost shell, and it also needs 1 to complete the octet state. So, in order for hydrogen and oxygen to obtain their respective duplet and octet state, they need to share 1 electron so that we can form a covalent bond between them. So you can see hydrogen is giving 1, chlorine is also giving 1. Both of them bond together to form the covalent bond. And the resulting molecule will be like this. So here is the resulting molecule. So this straight line that we have between them indicates the bond. So it means we have single covalent bond between hydrochloric acid and between hydrogen and chlorine atoms. So forming hydrochloric acid or hydrogen chloride gas. And this is how it happens for other covalent compounds too. So and covalent bond is always involving two non-metals, and that is one of the chemical properties of non-metals. Thank you.